Hello!
Hello and welcome to this new video. Today we will talk about language learning and how to achieve it. There are many ways and means. There are those who buy a book for 30 days without a teacher. There are also those who buy CDs in addition to books. Another opinion recommends joining language schools. Others prefer to live in the country which speaks the same language. There are also those who learn the language by watching movies. All of these methods are available, popular, and well known. They all really help with learning and pronunciation of all the vocabulary. But the question that arises here: do these methods really allow us to speak freely? Definitely not. Because we don't have the right environment to implement and use everything we've learned. So, in order to learn a language, we must first learn it in any way, but in particular we must use it. It is clearly confirmed that it is better to live in a country where this language is official.
Did you hear what she's saying?
Or look for ways to find mainly foreigners who speak the same language, such as tourist places for example, or social networking sites. The subject of language learning is a subject of all times and of every generation. These methods always remain in opposition, because the subject is very simply linked to the person, to the will, to the circumstances of life and to the method appropriate to each individual. The method I want to share with you today is the Scandinavian method. A real innovation in the learning of foreign languages, an incredible discovery of the year 2019. It allows you to master any foreign language in a few weeks. The Scandinavian method is completely different from classical teaching methods, which are based on a general learning method commonly used in all fields. Most people think that memorizing the new knowledge and reviewing it frequently is enough to assimilate it. It is ineffective because we only achieve good results after a long duration. In language schools, the important thing is to convey as much information as possible to the candidates, and to ask them to assimilate it very quickly. However, learning this knowledge disrupts the functioning of the brain and thus prevents it from processing and retaining this information for the long term. It is not necessary to spend many hours learning all this knowledge because this technology causes stress in the brain and prevents the brain from effectively sorting this information. The Scandinavian method has revolutionized language learning compared to other teaching methods. It does not encourage students to assimilate as much information as possible by reciting it over and over, as this is a specially designed method of effectively stimulating the brain for a set period of time while taking sufficient pauses. Therefore, this technique allows the brain to absorb the acquired information well. The brain is the most complex organ, and for decades ago, theories have confirmed that we only use 10% of it. The 90% remains an inactive part from which we never benefit. The Scandinavian method is based on the principle of immersion and interval. By working on certain areas of the brain that directly stimulate the mind to facilitate the automatic assimilation of a new foreign language, just like a child learns his mother tongue. This new method allows you to fully immerse deep in yourself by listening to the foreign words and phrases that you review during the predefined steps.
Do it! Just do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams.
These periods or pauses allow the mind to process information in order to memorize it permanently. This technique may seem simple and unusual, but it gives amazing results very quickly and in an innovative way. Research conducted by Scandinavian specialists and graduates of leading European universities has proven that this is a very effective method, as it allows you to get reliable results within a week and to speak the foreign language of your choice without difficulty after a few weeks. Thank you and goodbye.